Pressure groups, including the Media Coalition Against GALAMSEY, are casting doubt about the effectiveness of the government's recent formation of an ad hoc ministerial committee to fight illegal mining operations. The coalition cited past formation of committees that have yielded no result. Now, they describe the initiative as a knee-jerk decision. Here's more.
Following the growing public pressure due to the devastation caused by illegal mining, popularly known as GALAMSEY, President Akufo-Addo has set up a 5-member ad hoc ministerial committee to engage stakeholders to assess government's efforts to deal with the menace. The committee will be led by National Security Minister Albert Kandapa, with members including Ministers for Lands and Natural Resources Samuel Abujinapo, Defense Minister Dominic Nitiu, Minister for Employment and Labour Relations Ignatius Bafo-Ewa, and Minister of Information Fatima Abubakar. Despite this measure to curb illegal mining activities, the convener of the Coalition of Media Against GALAMSEY, Engineer Dr. Kenneth Ashibe, who spoke on ChannelOne TV's Weekend Current Affairs program The Big Issue, stressed that the work of the committee will not amount to anything.
When a child is brought to a hospital, hemorrhaging and bleeding, that's not the time the doctors form a committee, to try and figure out what to do. They will stop the bleeding, and then if there's some complexities in it, then they will all sit together to resolve it. So, the committee that has been formed, we don't even know what their terms of reference are. We want to see the action by the president to halt the hemorrhage, to halt the poisoning, to halt the pollution of the water bodies, to halt the destruction of the forest. And then we can all sit together to find out the ways to do this. And, and the solutions are really very simple.
Engineer Dr. Kenneth Ashibe urged the Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagbin, to summon the Minister of Interior, Henry Korte, to answer questions regarding the menace.
The Speaker of Parliament also mentioned that they in Parliament, some of them are involved in it. The Speaker, the time we've got into is not the time for him just to be, complaining like we do. He has a lot of powers. He can summon the Interior Minister, let him come with his IGP and give them the names of those he knows who are involved in it. Let's get these people and prosecute them. And I tell Albert, please, Akonta Mining, we petitioned the IGP. He referred the case to the Director CID. Nothing has happened to it. So when he leaves here, he should go and make sure that is done. Heritage Imperial, I mentioned it to Honorable Mreku Duka. Nothing has been done about it. If you don't start acting like Otumfuo, where even his chiefs, he distools them, and he's told you that he's distilled them. Up to now, none of those 3 chiefs have been even invited to the police station.
A former Chief Executive Officer of the Minerals Commission, Dr. Tony Auin, who was also on the program, urged President Akufo-Addo to make a definite pronouncement to stop illegal miners' activities on water bodies.
During COVID time, when we were in that crisis, it took the president just a word. The president stood in his office and said, everybody must sleep. Those in Accra, you must sleep. And everybody obeyed. So, mining in water bodies, you don't even need anything. You can just say that from today, anyone found on the water bodies mining would be arrested, and we insist on that. It just takes that announcement, and you can achieve that. We need to be radical with this challenge. Of course, recognizing that there are employment issues and all that. We need to be radical.
The Member of Parliament for Ododo constituency, Edwin Describ, described President Akufo-Addo's approach in dealing with illegal mining as lame duck.
Various government officials
lost a lot of seats in those areas.
Various government officials have said that they can't continue to lose votes because they are in government for 2 things. They've made that clear. 1, to win elections, and 2, to govern a country. That's what they have said.
Yeah, so they must govern the country.
The only way they can govern a country is to win elections. And how do they win elections? They have to win elections by making sure that where they are losing votes, they win the votes. So they are not going to stop this GALAMSEY. When you are a leader, your action and inaction may give impetus to people who are doing right or wrong. Depending on how you act, the president has become a lame duck in this fight.
A member of the NPP communications team, Alfred Thompson, assured of some positive outcome in the next few weeks, given the renewed urgency government has attached to the fight.
Immediately, the concerned labours and COS and everything started talking. He's formed a 7-member committee to look into this and bring their recommendation immediately. They are taking immediate steps and steps for the future. There are 2 things you are doing, immediate and in the future. And that is what he's doing. And anyone who knows what he's about will go that way. You can't say that because they said no, then immediately you stop everyone from mining. That's not how it's done.
So now
Every
we've admitted that the small scale who are legitimate, they are not really the problem. The problem are those who are doing it on the fringes, who are doing it irresponsibly and not following the rules.
And those are the people we are attacking.
Yes, but we are not seeing it. We are not seeing it. For Africa, we are not seeing it.
Those are the people we are attacking and addressing. And I am telling you that within the next few weeks, you would hear something.
Meanwhile, the General Secretary of the Ghana National Association of Small-Scale Miners, Godwin Amama, has called for a comprehensive and concerted effort to deal with the menace of Galamsey.
The pictures you are seeing where the military and our task force are pulling these chamfans are not small-scale miners. And the Small-Scale Miners Association, during the review of the law, we made provision that manufacturing, transportation, and the use of these dredges should be a criminal offense. We as an association on our own, tracked, and we were able to take over 8,000 of these dredges from the river bodies. What we need is to sustain this effort. Most of it, we all talk, we make, because everyone is concerned, including myself. My daughter asked me, what's going on? Are you the ones destroying the water bodies and all that? Stop it, because our schools, they are saying small-scale miners and illegal miners are destroying it. I need to educate my daughter on that.
Government is increasingly coming under pressure to declare a state of emergency in areas affected by illegal mining activities. Until then, organized labor has served notice to embark on a nationwide strike by the end of September to press on their demand. For Channel One News, my name is Daniel Sakiti.